Hi, this is Sherry at the Intentional Home Podcast, where I share tips and resources to help you live with intention and purpose. This is episode number 47, and today I am so excited to share with you about an educational product that's been a big part of our homeschool. Now, this is a product that we have used quite a few years, and it is called Learn Our History. Now, Learn Our History is a video series that teaches U.S. history in a fun and educational way that my kids absolutely love. Now, at the time that we first heard about Learn Our History, it was a monthly subscription service where we paid every month and we received one DVD in the mail. And my kids couldn't wait to get another DVD each month. And usually as soon as I brought it home from the post office, we would sit down and watch it. They learned so much U.S. history from these videos. I can't tell you how many times that when we've been talking about U.S. history in our studies and our homeschool studies, or maybe they hear something on TV and my kids will chime in and they'll say, I remember learning that on Learn Our History. So it is a very, very effective way to teach history, U.S. history, to kids, and my kids really love it. So that is how, when Learn Our History first came out, that is how it was set up, that you would receive one DVD in the mail each month. Well, Everbright Media is the company that has Learn Our History, that's publishing it. They are coming out with a totally new way of accessing the Learn Our History videos. They are going to be having a monthly subscription, but you don't just get one video each month. You're going to get 4. And it's such a reasonable price. But anyway, let me just go into about what's new with the Learn Our History. And that is that you get 4 videos each month. There's 2 different subscription options where you can have just the online streaming option, or you can actually get a physical DVDs in the mail along with the streaming as well. So when you sign up to get Learn Our History, you will get each month, you're going to get the 4 DVDs or 4 streaming videos, whichever option you sign up for. And you'll also get some printable workbooks. And then there's online quizzes as well that your kids can get on there and test their knowledge of the topic that they learned in that video. And each account allows you to set up 6 children on your account so that they can get on there and kind of sign into their own name and do their little quizzes. And what's fun is that they have like a leaderboard for the kids. And so they get points. I think like when they get their quizzes and they answer the questions right, then they accumulate points. And then they have like a leaderboard where it will show just their first name and maybe their last initial. I think it's just maybe first name. I'm not sure. But anyway, they keep it confidential so it doesn't disclose, your child's full name. But it gives them a leaderboard so they can see how they're doing compared to other kids. And so that's kind of a fun little competitive thing, especially if you have more than one child, they can be kind of competitive and see who can get the best scores. And it just encourages them to learn more and remember what they're learning. So that is one of the really cool things that comes with your subscription. But the next thing I want to share about is, I'm going to get into a little more detail later on here. But another benefit that comes when you subscribe and become a member, you get a College Save account. And what College Save is, this is not a part of Everbright Media or Learn Our History, but it is an added-on bonus. And you get your own College Save account. And when you first sign up, you get 1,000 points. And then each month thereafter that you remain a member, you get an additional 250 points added to your College Save account. And it just keeps accruing. Those points then that you get each month add up. And when you choose to use them, they can be applied towards college tuition. So I'm going to get more in detail below or a little bit later here, but that is another really cool thing because that College Save bonus is worth more than what you're paying for your subscription. So this is a wonderful way that you can add fun U.S. history learning to your kids' days and save up for college at the same time. Now, how can you use Learn Our History in your homeschool? I actually used Learn Our History as a supplement to our history studies, but there's no reason why you couldn't use it as the foundation of your study. Each week there will be a video to watch, worksheets to do, quizzes to take, and then you can add in some reading aloud or assign some reading to your kids, maybe a little, kind of a hands-on project, but you could very easily turn this into the basis of your U.S. history studies. And even if you're studying something else for history, the Learn Our History videos are great for something to do when your kids are bored. My kids loved sitting down in the afternoon and just watching one of the DVDs. So, it's been quite a few years since we were subscribed, and we have, I think, almost all of the Learn Our History DVDs, but they still like pulling them out, and we've watched all of them, probably all of them more than once, and some of them more than that even. My kids love them so much. So as I already shared, each month that you are a member of the Learn Our History, you've got your subscription, your monthly subscription, you're going to accumulate College Save points. And then those points can be applied toward tuition at participating colleges. And they have a list, and I can, you'll find it on the website, and I'm going to share links and stuff in the show notes. But there's, I think, almost 400 colleges across the United States that are participating in the College Save program. So you'll get the 1,000 College Save points when you first sign up, and then 250 points each month after that you remain a member. The College Save points are basically worth $1. So 1,000 College Save points is worth $1,000 credit towards college tuition at select colleges. So another cool thing is that the College Save points can be used by one child, or you can split it up between children. So that is kind of a cool option. If you have one child that maybe decides not to go to college or only to go 1 year or 2 years, whatever, you can kind of split those College Save points up and apply those towards more than one child and kind of give them a break on their college tuition. So, like I said before, this is a great way to not only enjoy this amazing U.S. history resource, but it's a way for you to save for college at the same time. Another cool thing that comes with your College Save account is that you will get access to free online tutors, videos, email help. So if you have, questions on homework, if you have questions on college tuition or applying for colleges, all kinds of questions, you can contact them directly, and there will be someone available to help you via email and the online tutors. And I think that is just amazing. So, as we're heading into the high school years, a lot of us, this is something that could be really invaluable, just a wonderful resource for you. And I did want to note one thing too, is that if and when you decide to discontinue being a member, if you decide down the road that you don't want to get the Learn Our History DVDs anymore or videos, you decide that you want to cancel your membership, you will still be able to keep those points that you have accrued. You won't lose your College Save account, but you just won't get any more points. So any points that you've accrued, you'll be able to keep those and use those when you're ready for them. So I just wanted to make note of that too. So don't think that if you if you decide to cancel your membership that you're going to lose all those points. So it really is a plus. This College Save added on value bonus is really, it's more than worth the cost of signing up for the subscription. So it's just amazing. Now, one thing, this podcast is going out today, because today is actually the launch of the Learner History product. And I am doing a launch party, and I'm doing some fun bonuses for those that sign up today and become a member. One thing that I am going to do is that, first of all, the launch party is going to run for a week. So it's going to run from today, March 7th, through the 13th. So for 1 week, I'm running this little party. And what I'm going to do is the first 20 customers that sign up for the Learner History product, and it doesn't matter which subscription, it can be the streaming one only or the DVD, physical DVDs and the streaming, either option. The first 20 customers to sign up, I am going to send you in the mail one Learner History DVD. I have some DVDs here that I can give out, and I'm going to mail one to you. And this is going to be for United States only, just because I can't afford to ship overseas. So if you live in the United States, first 20 customers, I will send you a free DVD. And the other fun thing I'm going to do is that any customer who signs up during that launch party week from today through the 13th, I will enter you in a drawing, and on the 14th, I will draw a name, and I'm going to give you an Amazon gift card that equals the amount of your first month's membership. So basically, I wanted to give away a free first month, and this was the easiest way to do it. I can't really do it in your account, give you a refund or anything. So I'm going to give you an Amazon gift card that equals the amount of your first month subscription. So I am really excited about this product. It's the Everbright Media business is really an amazing company, and they have a mission to instill godly values in the hearts of our children. And if we are not living in a time right now that needs our children to be rising up to standing for truth and to know the history, the godly history of our country, and to be able to stand up for what's right, now is the time. There's a lot of junk going on in our country right now. We need our children to be ready to stand up and to be prepared. So, if you are interested in learning more about Learner History, you can go to sherrygraham.com/Everbright. And that will take you to my Everbright website where you can look at the Learner History product and look at all the details. I also encourage you to check out my Facebook group. I will put the link to the group in the show notes, but I have been posting a lot of information over the past week or so about Everbright Media and about Learner History. And so you can even view some video clips of some of the videos on my Facebook page. So if you are interested, just click on over to that Facebook group. It's called Everbright with Sherry if you want to search for it, but I will put the link in the show notes so you can click on that. So feel free to go over and check that out. I also just wanted, before I close, besides being a customer of the product and getting Learner History to enjoy with your family, Everbright Media is a wonderful business that you can be a part of. And if you're interested in starting your own business with Everbright Media, and it costs no money up front to start, you get your own website. It's just an amazing company, and they have a heart for family. They have a heart for helping families. And if you are interested at all in finding more about what it is, what it means, what all it involves, I will put a link in the show notes for you to click on over and find out more about it. There's going to be a sign up form on that page where you can sign up, and then I will send you an email that gives you kind of a Q&A type thing, a bunch of information about Everbright Media, what all is involved to be a part of my team. So watch for that link in the show notes so you can sign up if you're interested. So I want to thank you so much again for joining me today on the Intentional Home Podcast. Be sure to subscribe to our podcast in iTunes or your favorite podcast player. And if you would like more information about my podcast and to see the show notes with links to all the resources that I've mentioned, just go over to sherrygraham.com/podcast. Thanks and have a wonderful day.